YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Doty Rock, Street News Book and Street TV. Hey, man, today, man, I want to talk a little bit more about and dive into that comment made by Grove Hero. That boy Grove Hero's a very, very interesting man, well-respected, well-rounded gentleman. Man, when he says something, it holds a lot of weight. And sometimes you might have to dissect it because he ain't gonna put it all out there for you. You hear me? But yeah, that boy Grove Hero said, yeah, pretty much straight drop killed Young Dolph for a verse.
Let you know how good of a nigga he is, bro. If a nigga willing to go to jail and leave that motherfucking kid, like straight drop. You take money to kill Dolph, right? But you got a little girl. And now I'm in jail talking to my daughter on the phone. Somebody else taking care of her. She don't even know what's next for her. Like, she working a job, but she fucked out here. Like, come on, bro. Somebody know about it, bro. All for a rap career.
Hey, let's dig into it now. You hear me? So, remember, that boy straight dropped in the midst of the whole situation after Dolph passed, dropped a music video, stepped on, and he had a feature on that song, on that video. None other than that boy Big Homie G, who was a Bread Gang affiliate. Bread Gang is under CMG. That's Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo. And Big Homie G is, by the way, Moneybagg Yo's cousin. So Grove Hero is pretty much saying that, hey, that he got that verse from CMG / Bread Gang Entertainment for payment for his participation in the murder of Young Dolph. That's what he's saying. So let's dig a little deeper. Like I said, Big Homie G is Bag's cousin. All right? So if you can go back to the first attempts on Young Dolph's life, everything was centered around that boy Blac Youngsta. Remember? Come on. The history of Blac Youngsta. How'd he even get popping off? His whole situation started with the return of Shy Glizzy's chain. Remember, his Shy Glizzy's chain was taken, by some real M-Town gangsters. I mean, that boy Blac Youngsta retrieved it for him. Went to the trap, went to the hood, went to the trenches, went to them OGs, paid a little fee and brought that back to that boy Shy Glizzy. Pretty much taking all the shine away from Shy Glizzy, who was popping at the time, and gave all that street cred to Blac Youngsta. This was done by CMG because Shy Glizzy did not want to sign with CMG. Shy Glizzy was affiliated with CMG a little bit at the beginning, going on shows with Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti was showing the ropes. But Shy Glizzy blew up. And then he turned his back like, hey, ain't no reason for me to sign with CMG. I got my own wave. So they did that to extort that boy out of his career, put the shine on that boy Blac Youngsta, and that's how he kind of took off. So as his payment back to that boy Yo Gotti, he was trying to handle that situation with Young Dolph. He used all his possible avenues. The 100 shots down at Charlotte. There's a couple other attempts that he may have been tied directly to. But all his chances was up. So, now it's Moneybagg Yo's turn. He's the new one. He's the big wave. He's the one that Yo Gotti done blew up. #1 albums. Gave him the shine. So now that Blac Youngsta was so hot, it's time for Bag to jump in and possibly, do the work for that boy Yo Gotti. And this is where this whole Bread Gang Entertainment, doing songs with Big Homie G, straight drop. This whole situation is a payment for the hit out on Dolph. Okay, so let's dig a little deeper. You can remember that Bread Gang Drake was kicked out of Bread Gang for dropping a post saying free straight drop. You know, they didn't drop him because they was friends with Dolph. They dropped him because that was a direct tie to straight drop. And they didn't need that. They didn't need that around them. They didn't want it around them. That was hot. So that's why they dropped him. But Bread Gang's tied in another way to Young Dolph. Another topic that has come up is when that boy PRE, Paper Route, Brick Wolfpack, the Houston artist affiliated with PRE, said that when they went to Makita's, when that boy Dolph went to Makita's that day, he didn't go for cookies. He went for a different reason, to drop off money for a video shoot, to secure the parking lot, and X, Y, and Z. So that opened up the possibility that, hey, who in Paper Route would have exploited Dolph's location? Who would have gave that information over to the other side, to the Bread Gang side? Because it was their turn. Heavy count had they turn, Bread Gang's turn. Who would have gave that information? So who's affiliated with Bread Gang by any way? It would be that boy Big Unc. Big Unc, who never really wanted to sign the Paper Route in the beginning. Big Unc wanted to sign with CMG. By the way, Big Unc's best friend is Bread Gang Tavo, a Bread Gang artist. He has music with this gentleman, and they are definitely best friends. The streets will tell you. So did Big Unc drop the location of that boy Young Dolph? Very interesting. Big Unc is locked up right now, sitting on a 7-year sentence on some charges that carry about 115 years. So, I don't know what's really going on with that. But did he drop a location? He has a best friend on the other side. Even been seen wearing a Bread Gang chain after Dolph's demise. Very, very interesting. So look, jump in that comment section. Tell me what you think about this information. Smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Cut on that post notification. Man, until next time, YouTube, one.